Hi everybody, this is John Greco, and I'm here at Owen Field following OU's 33-7 victory over the Baylor Bears, and today was a major return of Sam Bradford. Bradford was our player of the game with 389 yards passing, and even though he only had one touchdown, he was able to spread the ball around to 9 different receivers, and with his favorite target being Brandon Caleb, who has 7 receptions for over 100 yards. The only problem with the Bradford performance today wasn't on him, it was his receivers. The receivers dropped 8 easy passes today, which is a little discouraging, noting the progress that Sooner fans have been wanting out of that receiving corps. Let's hear a little bit about what Bob Stoops had to say after the game.
It was a good, solid win here today. And still, I believe my compliments to our Browns and Baylor. They're a much better team. They really played disciplined, good football. I was disappointed in the drops, but again, I think a lot of that is just inexperience. We've got all kind of yardage and big plays if we just catch the ball better. And I think I'm hopeful that I believe that the ability is there. It's just time on the field for those guys to make improvement and make those plays when they're there to make.
Obviously, it felt good to get back out there. I thought we did a great job. I thought we played with a great tempo today. We had a lot of yards. I think, the most frustrating thing was, the way we played in the red zone today. Obviously, we can't kick field goals the way we did today, but overall, I thought we played well.
Offensive coordinator Kevin Wilson said this was a much-needed performance out of both Sam Bradford and the rest of the offense, just for momentum and having a little bit of a mojo into next week's game. Let's hear a little bit of what Kevin Wilson had to say.
We need some positive mojo. My whole thing Friday and this morning and prior to the game is some energy and some enthusiasm. I was upset at halftime that after 2 touchdowns, nobody was high-fiving the extra point team coming off the field. Let's get excited about playing. And I think we got some guys that are pressing and stressing, and we're supposed to, just score every time and every play's perfect. And that's not football and that's not life. And at the same time, we got a lot of good things going. Let's create some positive energy. Let's create some enthusiasm. And I thought it was really good at halftime the way we came out and played the second half. So I think the way we finished was a nice statement more than anything else. That to me showed me that we are pointed and moving in a better direction offensively.
Yeah, I'm here with James Roth. James, what did you see today during the game?
Definitely the receivers dropping passes. That definitely hurts us in the long run, and it's not acceptable next week for Texas. Also, our red zone performance. We got into the red zone multiple times tonight and ended up coming away with field goal after field goal. We only scored 2 touchdowns in the red zone. For the defense, much improved since the Miami game. Rushing yards, they held the Baylor Bears to 6 rushing yards total, as opposed to what Miami was doing last week, just running all over us, it seemed like.
Sooners return to action next week, October 17th, against the Texas Longhorns for the annual Red River rivalry down in Dallas, Texas at the Cotton Bowl. If the Sooners want victory this upcoming week, they're going to need another big performance out of quarterback Sam Bradford, and hopefully the rest of the offense can eliminate some of the mistakes they had around him. For the Oklahoma Daily, I'm John Greco, and I'm here with James Roth. Thanks for tuning in.